Single row subquery and multi-row subquery. You tell me, sir, what is single row subquery? Subquery returns one row. What is multi-row subquery? Subquery returns multiple rows. In which class? In which class we write single row subquery or multi-row subquery? In the where class. In the where class we write this subquery. So if this subquery returns one row, this is single row subquery. If subquery returns multiple rows, that is multi-row subquery. These things very clearly we discussed in the previous session. In today's session, I want to cover this inline view and scalar subquery. After that, we discuss about correlated subquery. With this, subqueries chapter will be finished. Today, maximum, I try to finish this subqueries topic. Pay attention, listen carefully. If you don't listen, you cannot understand this. Listen carefully. I'm explaining about inline view, or you can say inline subquery. Inline view or inline subquery. What is it? Understand here. See, just now I told that single row subquery or multi-row subquery, we are writing in the where class. Single row subquery or multi-row subquery, we are writing in the where class. In the where class, we are writing single row subquery or multi-row subquery. Whereas this inline view, this we write in the from class. In the from class, if we write subquery, this subquery is called inline subquery, or you can say inline view. Understand, sir? If subquery, if that is single row subquery or multi-row subquery, we are writing subquery in the where class. Inline view means we write subquery in the from class. So if subquery is written in from, this subquery is called inline subquery, or you can say inline view. If subquery is written in from class, that is called inline view. Why we need to write? This we have to understand. So if subquery is written in from class, then it is called inline view. Inline. Or you can say inline subquery. Why we need to write subquery in the from? Understand this word. Sometimes we need to control execution order. Generally, in all select command classes, first which class will be executed, sir? In select command classes, first which class will be executed? From. After from, which one will be executed? Where. Okay, after where, select will be executed. In these three classes, this is the execution order. You already know. In SQL commands chapter itself, I covered this one. First from will be executed, then where will be executed, then select will be executed. You already know this one. Okay. Sometimes, understand now, first from executed, then where will be executed, then select will be executed. Sometimes we need to execute this select before where. Understand, sir? Generally, select gets executed after where. Normally, select gets executed after where. My requirement is this select should be executed before where. Understand this point, sir? Normally, select gets executed after where. My requirement is this select should be executed before where. This is my requirement. Normally, select will be executed after where. My requirement is select should be executed before where. So what I'm writing now, before where only from will be executed. That is why in the from I'm writing this select query. Now select will be executed before where now. Like this. To control this execution order of clauses, we need to write subquery in the from. Once again, I am telling, listen, sir. Pay attention, listen carefully. Normally, first from will be executed, then where will be executed, then select will be executed. This is execution order. So generally, select will be executed after where. My requirement is this select should be executed before where. So if select should be executed before where means before where only from will be executed. Before where only one thing will be executed from. That is why in the from I am writing this select query now. In the from if I write select query, now select will be executed before where. So we are changing this execution order by writing this select query in the from. So to control execution order of clauses, we need to write this select as the subquery in from. If I write select as the subquery in from, this is called inline view. Now what happens now? Select will be executed before where. So to control execution order of clauses, sometimes we need to write subquery in the from. To control execution order of clauses, to control execution order of clauses, okay, we need to write subquery. We need to write subquery in from class. That's it. This subquery acts like table. This subquery acts like table. Understand this point? Generally, in the from, we write table name. Generally, in the from, what we write is a table name. Now, instead of writing table name, I'm writing subquery. Now, this subquery acting like table. Simple. Generally, in the from, we write table name. Now, instead of writing table name, I'm writing subquery. Now, this subquery acts like table. So, these are the points regarding inline view. See the syntax of inline view? We write like this, select. After select, we write columns list. Then we are writing from. Generally, in the from, we write table name. Generally, in the from, we write table name. Where condition, like this we write, you already know. But now, instead of writing table name here I am writing subquery. Here I am writing subquery. You already know subquery is always select only. Subquery is always select only. So now this subquery is called inline view. If we write subquery in the from, this is called inline view. It acts like table. Why we are writing like this? If we write like this, the select will be executed before where. To control execution order of classes, sometimes we need to write like this. That's it, sir. See some suitable examples on inline view. Understand the question, sir? Find second maximum salary. Already we did this query using offset and fetch. I explained it. Using single row subquery. Using single row subquery. Also I explained. And we can also do by using inline view. Using inline view also we can do. So three ways are there to find second maximum salary. Three ways. In these three ways, which one is the best way? This is the best way. Offset and fetch is best way. Because in the offset and fetch, we are not adding any subquery there. So it improves performance. We are not using any subquery there. So improves performance. This is best way actually. But interviewers may ask like this, find second maximum salary using using subquery or in ANSI style. Find the second maximum salary using ANSI style. Like this. Offset and fetch is non-ANSI style. This may not available in other SQLs, in other RDBMS softwares. Offset and fetch may not be available in other RDBMS softwares. So that is why that is non-ANSI style, Oracle style. So subquery means ANSI style. So if anyone is asking, find the second maximum salary using subquery or in ANSI style means you can write single row subquery or inline view. In single row subquery and inline view, which one is the best way? Inline view is the best way. Why inline view is the best way? Suppose if the question is find the 10th maximum salary in single row subquery, we need to write 9 subqueries, very complex query. But if I use inline view, I write only one subquery. So that much complexity will be reduced. That is why inline view is the best way. Once again, I'm telling, sir, listen. Question is find second maximum salary. Question is find second maximum salary. We can find the second maximum salary using offset and fetch. Using single row subquery we can do. Using inline view also we can do. In these three ways, which one is the best way? Offset and fetch is the best way. Because we are not using any subquery concept here, it improves the performance. But interviewers may ask like this, find second maximum salary using subquery or find the second maximum salary in ANSI style. If interviewer is mentioning like this, don't write offset and fetch. Follow this one, single row subquery or inline view. In single row subquery and inline view, which one is best one? Inline view. Why inline view is best one? Suppose if the question is find 10th maximum salary, if we use single row subquery, we have to write 9 subqueries. Very complex query we need to write. Whereas if we use inline view, we write only one subquery. It reduces complexity and improves the performance. So that is why if anyone is asking find the second maximum salary using subquery or ANSI style, don't write single row subquery, sir. Write inline view. It is suggestible. It impresses the interviewer. How to find? Observe now. You tell me, sir, do you know dense rank function or not? Do you know this function, sir? Dense rank delta amma? Okay. You tell me. I want to get employee names, salaries, and ranks. According to salary, descending order. According to salary, descending order, apply ranks, sir. This is our requirement. I want to use dense rank function. Tell me, sir, what we need to write? What we need to write, sir? Select ename, salary, ename, salary. To find the ranks, which function we are using here? Dense rank. Dense rank. What we have to write? Over order by salary, descending order as rank from EMP. If you write like this, what is happening? Just observe here. I'm copying this. I'm logging as C hashes batch 2 PM user. Just observe here. Understand now. Set page size 200, line size 200, and clear the script. Okay. Observe now. Understand, sir? See, just I'm copying that query. See here. According to the salaries, descending order. According to the salaries, descending order. It is applying rank subject. But what is our requirement now? We want to find second maximum salary. Question is find second maximum salary. We want to find second maximum salary, sir. We want to find second maximum salary. According to this data, what is the second maximum salary? 3,000. Notice here, second maximum salary means definitely rank will be what, sir? Highest salary means rank will be what? Second highest salary means what is the rank? 2. Third highest salary means what is the rank? Fifth highest salary means what is the rank? 10th highest salary means what is the rank? Are you understanding? Highest salary means definitely rank is 1. Second highest salary means rank is 2. Third highest salary means rank is 3. Fifth highest salary means rank is 5. 10th highest salary means rank is 10. This logic only I am using here. I am writing like this. Where I don't want to get all records. It is giving all records, sir. It is giving all records. It is giving all records here. I don't want to get all records. Only second maximum salary record I want to get. So what I'm writing here? Where rank equals to 2. Like this I'm writing. Now you tell me, sir, is rank original column or column alias? Is rank original column or column alias? Column alias. So can we use column alias in the where? No. We cannot use column alias in the where. Why? Because first from will be executed. First from will be executed, sir. First from will be executed. Entire EMP table selected. After from where will be executed. Now Oracle is searching for rank column in the EMP table. In the EMP table there is no rank column. Now Oracle is getting confused now. What is this rank? Oracle is not understanding. So it gives error as rank invalid identifier. Identifier means name. Rank invalid identifier. Identifier means name, sir. Rank invalid name it is select. Once again I am telling, listen, sir. Our requirement is finding second maximum salary. So second maximum salary means definitely rank will be 2. So if rank is 2, that record I want to get. As of now it is, if I write like this, it is giving all records. But I want to get only second maximum salary. So second maximum salary record I want to get. So I'm writing condition like this, where rank equals to 2. Okay, is rank original column or column alias? Column alias. Can we use column alias in the where? No. Why we cannot use column alias in the where? Because of execution order. First from will be executed. Enter EMP table selected. Then where will be executed? Oracle is searching for rank column in the EMP table. In the EMP table there is no rank column. Oracle is getting confused now. What is rank? It is not understanding. It gives error as rank invalid identifier. So first understand the problem, then think about the solution, sir. First from executed, entire EMP table selected. Then where executed? Okay, what is this rank? Oracle is not understanding now. Rank column not available in the EMP table. So we cannot use column alias in the where, because select gets executed after where. When select is executed, at that time only Oracle can understand this column alias. So here select gets executed after where. So that is why we cannot use column alias in the where. Can we use column alias in the where? No. Why? Because of execution order. In the select we are specifying column alias. The select gets executed after where. So when select is executed, at that time only Oracle can understand this column alias. But where gets executed? Before select. Okay. So this is the problem. If you want to use this column alias, this select should be executed before where. That is why this select query I am writing in the from. In the from, if I write select query, now from will be executed first, or according to subquery concept, subquery will be executed first. Now Oracle can understand this name, then where executed. Now I can use column alias in the where. Just apply the common sense. That's it. So in this case, if select is executed before where, I can use column alias in the where. So that is why write sub select query in the from. In the from, if you write select query, that is called inline view. Last time I'm telling, if anyone is not understanding for them, last time I'm telling, before that I'm showing like this, observe. Select ename comma salary, dense rank from EMP, where rank equals to 2. Second maximum salary I want to get, that is why I'm writing rank equals to 2. See, we are getting error. Rank invalid identifier we are getting. Why we are getting error? Because first from executed, entire EMP table selected. Then where executed. When where is executed, Oracle is searching for rank column in the EMP table. In the EMP table, there is no rank column. Rank is column alias. Rank is not original column. In the EMP table, there is no rank column. Rank not found now. So Oracle is telling that rank invalid identifier. So with this, we can understand that we cannot use column alias in the where. But my requirement is, I want to use column alias in the where. I want to make it possible. So why we cannot use column alias in the where? Because of execution order. Select gets executed after where here. When select is executed, at that time only Oracle can understand this column alias. If you want to use that column alias in the where, select should be executed before where. So that is why in the from class, I'm writing this select query. Now this select query has column alias. Now see the execution order now. First from will be executed. Or according to the subquery concept, first subquery will be executed. Now Oracle can understand this column alias. Then where will be executed. Because of this subquery already executed, Oracle knows this name. That is why I can use column alias in the where now. Now it works perfectly. If we want to use column alias in the where, select should be executed before where. If select should be executed before where, write that select in the from. That's it. So write this select query in the from now. If we write like this, first this subquery will be executed. Means according to salary descending order, ranks will be applied. Now Oracle can understand this name because first select executed. Now if I write like this, Oracle can understand this name. It works perfectly. So if I write like this, where rank equals to 2, it gives error because of execution order. If we want to use column alias in the where, this select should be executed before where. Before where only from will be executed. So in the from, I am writing this subquery. Now understand this point. You tell me now. Suppose I am writing like this, sir. Understand? What is the meaning of the star I am telling now? Listen. If I write like this, select star from EMP. You tell me, sir, what is the meaning of star? What is the meaning of star, sir? All columns of which table? All columns of which table? EMP. All columns of EMP table. Now here star is there, observe. What is the meaning of star now? All columns. All columns of? All columns of? All columns of? Subquery. All columns of subquery. Once again I am telling. Select star from EMP. What is the meaning of star? All columns of EMP. Select star from EMP. What is the meaning of star? All columns of EMP. Select star from subquery. What is the meaning of star? All columns of subquery. What are all columns of subquery? E-name, salary, rank. These are the all columns of subquery. E-name, salary, rank. So here we get E-name, salary, rank. No, I want to get only salary column, specific column. Right, salary. In our EMP table, 2 employees are earning maximum, second maximum salary. So I get second maximum salary for 2 times now. But I want to eliminate this duplicate value. To eliminate duplicate value, which class we need to use? Which class we need to use, sir? That's it. This is the final query. to find second maximum salary. So this is the subquery we are writing in from class. Why we are writing like this? This select should be executed before where. If select is executed before where, I can use this column alias in the where. That is why we are writing subquery in the from. That's it. Okay. Did you understand this query, sir? Are you understanding? Online students, please confirm. Did you understand this query? Okay. For your understanding purpose, step by step I am showing. Observe. Step by step I am showing, sir. E-name, salary, rank. I want to apply ranks using dense rank. Just observe there. Select E-name, salary. To apply the ranks, I am using dense rank. Dense rank over order by salary, descending order as rank. As rank from EMP. To all employee records, ranks are applied. Highest salary first rank, second highest salary second rank, third highest salary third rank, fifth highest salary fifth rank, 10th highest salary 10th rank. But my requirement is finding second maximum salary. Second maximum salary means definitely rank will be 2. Definitely rank will be 2. So that is why I'm writing like this. Where rank equals to 2. But rank is not original column. If rank is original column, I can write like this. Rank is column alias. Column alias we cannot write like this. Error. Because of execution order, first from executed, then where executed, we cannot use column alias in the where. But I want to use column alias in the where. If you want to use column alias in the where, this select should be executed before where. So that is why we are writing this select in the from. Before where only from will be executed. That is why this select I am writing in the from. Here I am writing select. Select. If I write star here star means all columns of subquery. What are all columns of subquery? E-name, salary, rank. Now I get 3 columns. E-name, salary, rank. Observe. Second maximum salaried employees I am getting. But I want to get second maximum salary. Those employee records I don't want. Only salary I want. Salary. Salary I'm right. If I write like this, salary value I'm getting for 2 times. I want to eliminate duplicates now. To eliminate the duplicates, use the class distinct. Distinct. So we are finding second maximum salary. Now my requirement is I want to find fifth maximum salary, sir. If I use single row subquery, I have to write 4 subqueries. But I am writing inline view here. Fifth maximum salary means what will be the rank, sir? Rank equals to 5. Now I get fifth maximum salary, observe. Copy this. Fifth maximum salary I'm getting, observe, sir. 2,450. Fifth maximum salary is 2,450. 10th maximum salary is 1,100. I want to get 10th maximum salary. Where rank equals to 10. We get 10th maximum salary 1,100. Observe. 10th maximum salary 1,100. If you want to find 100th maximum salary, rank equals to 100. So to find 10th maximum salary or 100th maximum salary, we are writing only one subquery. If you write single row subquery, if you want to find 100th maximum salary, you have to write 99 subqueries. Very, very complex query you have to write, sir. So that is why if anyone is asking find second maximum salary, it is better to write inline view. This impresses the interviewer. If you write single row subquery, if anyone is asking find the second maximum salary using subquery concept, if you write single row subquery, then immediately he will ask find 10th maximum salary. Okay, if you write this inline view, again he will not ask this question. Because same query you write. Yes, right? Rank equals to 10. Rank equals to 2 means second maximum salary. Rank equals to 10 means 10th maximum. If you write single row subquery, then immediately they may ask find the 10th maximum salary. If you follow this way, again he will not ask next question, because if he is asking to find 10th maximum salary means you do one change. He already knows it. So this query impresses the interviewer. If anyone is asking find second maximum salary, write inline view. Next question. I want to make this as generic query. I want to find nth maximum salary. So read this rank value. How to read value? You already know. Ampersand n. Ampersand n. Now observe now. N value it is asking. Observe, sir. This is the query for finding nth maximum salary. Is a query for finding nth maximum salary. Okay. If I give n value 1, highest salary I'm getting. N value 2, second maximum salary. N value 3, third maximum salary. N value 5, fifth maximum salary. N value 10, 10th maximum. So this is the query for finding nth maximum salary. That's it. Next question. Find top 3 salaried employees records. Understand, sir? After completion of cricket match, they give match summary. After completion of cricket match, they give match summary. In the match summary, they give top 4 runs scorers records, top 3 or 4 wicket takers records. After completion of cricket match, they give match summary. In the match summary, they give top 4 run scorers records and top 4 wicket takers records they give in both teams. That is match summary. So like this, if you want to get top n records, top 3 records, top 5 records, top 10 records like that, for this also you can write inline view. Just now we have written this query. If I write star here, it displays records. Understand, sir? If I write rank 3 here, I get third maximum salary. But what is my requirement? Top 3 salaries. Top 3 salaried employee records. So highest salary rank is 1. Second highest salary rank is 2. Third highest salary rank is 3. Top 3 salaried employee records means ranks will be 1 or 2 or 3. So write condition as less than or equals to 3. 1, 2 or less than 3. 3 is equals to 3. So here just if I write like this, I get third maximum salary. Third maximum salary or third maximum salaried employee record I get. If I write distinct salary here, third maximum salary I get. If I write star here, third maximum salaried employee records I get. But what is my requirement? Top 3. So right, less than or equals to 3. If rank is 1 or 2 or 3, it gives 3 is equals to 3. 1, 2 or less than 3. So that is why we are writing less than or equals to 3. If you want to get top 5 records, rank less than or equals to 1. If you want to get top 10 records, right, rank less than or equals to 10. So this is the way of getting top n records. Observe now. I'm copying this. This query also very, very important, sir. As a developer, we must know how to find second maximum salary, third maximum salary. That is very important. And how to get top n salaries. How to get top 3 records, top 5 records, top 10 records. This is also very important for us. Top 3 salaried employees I'm getting. Highest salary, second highest salary, third highest. Top 3 salaried employee records I'm getting. If you want to get top 5 salaried employee records, right? Rank less than or equals to 5. Top 5 salaried employee records. To make this as generic query, right? Ampersand. This is generic query. If I give n value 1, top 1 record I get. If I give n value 2, top 2 records I'm getting. N value 3, top 3 records. N value 5, top 5 records. N value 10, top 10 records. So this is the way of finding top n records. That's it. This is about inline view. Next. Some more examples I want to cover regarding inline view. Before that, I want to cover one pseudo column. That name is row num. Row num I want to introduce. What is this row num I'm explaining? After that, I cover some more examples on inline view. What is this row num? This row num is a pseudo column. What is this row num? Row num is a pseudo column. Interviewers ask like this. Do you know any pseudo columns? Interviewers ask like this. Do you know any pseudo column? Okay. So you can explain about row num. Now we discuss row num. In correlated subquery, we discuss row ID. Row ID. And in sequence chapter, I cover curval and next val. All these are called pseudo columns. If anyone is asking, do you know pseudo columns means? You can explain about row num, row ID, curval, next val. These 4 you can explain. These are called pseudo columns. Now I am introducing one pseudo column, row num. Pseudo general meaning is false. Pseudo column means false column. It looks like a column. Looks like column, but not original column. It looks like column, but not original column. That is why we are calling pseudo column. Okay, what is pseudo column? Pseudo means false. You can understand like false column means it looks like column, but it is not original column. That is why we are calling that as pseudo column. Why we are using it? It is used to apply row numbers to records. If you want to apply row numbers to the records, I want to apply row numbers like this. For first row 1, I want to apply row numbers, sir. I want to apply row numbers like this. Row number 1, row number 2, row number 3, row number 4, row number 5, like this. To apply row numbers to records, we can use row num. I already explained how to apply row numbers using row number analytic function. How to apply row numbers using analytic function, you already know. Now I am explaining how to apply row numbers using row num. What is the difference between row num and row number? Row num is the pseudo column. Row number is the analytic function. In row num and row number, which one is the best one? Row number is best one. Why row number is best one? It improves performance. Row number is faster than row num. In the initial versions, in the initial days, row num was there. Performance wise, row num was slower. That is why to improve the performance, they introduced this row number in the latter versions. Once again, I am telling, we can apply row numbers using row num pseudo column, using row number analytic function. In these two, which one is best one? Row number is best one. Why row number is best one? Row number is faster than row num pseudo column. Just to demonstrate row num, I'm explaining about it. Same queries you can also do by using row number, no problem. How to apply row numbers using row num? Examples on row num. The question is display all employee names and salaries. Apply row numbers to them. Display all employee names and salaries. If I write how to get this output, you already know. Smith 800, Allen 1600, like this. How to get all employee names and salaries, you already know. But our requirement is we want to apply row numbers to them. So here I want to get row numbers with the column heading serial number 1, 2 like this. So I want to apply row numbers. To apply row numbers like this, use the pseudo column row num. Row num. How to write? Observe now. Write like this. Select. How to get these row numbers? I want to get row numbers 1, 2, 3 like this. So I want to get row numbers. To apply row numbers, you can use row number analytic function, or you can use row num pseudo column. Row num pseudo column I am using. Row num as serial number. E-name, comma, salary. From which table we are retrieving? EMP table. Notice here. So this is the way of using row num. Observe, sir. Select row num as serial number, comma, e-name, comma, salary from EMP. See, is this row num? Is it original column, sir? Is row num column available in EMP table? Is row num column available in EMP table, sir? No. Row num column is not available. Serial number column is not available. Check here. Describe EMP. There is no serial number or row num column. It's not original column. It is looking like column. It is looking like column, but it is not original column. That is why I'm calling it a pseudo column. So row num is a pseudo column. Why we are using it? To apply row numbers to record. Suppose the question is like this. Display all managers records. Apply row numbers to them. Understand now? I want to get output like this. Serial number, e-name, job, salary. I want to get, I don't want to get all employee records. I want to get only managers records. So write like this. Select to apply row numbers. Row num as serial number. E-name, job, salary from EMP. Write like this. Observe now. Row, I'm sorry. We want to get only managers records, right? So write where job equals to manager. I'm sorry, sir. I forgot to write this condition. Write like this. So we are getting managers records, row numbers applied. Observe here. And always these row numbers are not same. See here. For previous example, first row number applied to Smith. Here row numbers applied here. All employee names and salaries we are selecting. Row numbers applied. All records were displayed. First row number applied to Smith. Second row number applied to Allen. Now in this example, first row number applied to Jones. When we are displaying all records, first row number applied to Smith. Now first row number applied to Jones. Means always row numbers are not same. Always row number will be applied on result of select. This is result of select. On this result of select, row numbers applied. Always row numbers may not be same. This is clear information regarding row num. Now you know row num pseudo column clearly. Now come to examples on inline view now. Before going to discuss about this inline view, let me give one example. Display all columns and all rows of EMP table. Apply row numbers to them. This is our requirement. Understand here? What are all columns of EMP table? Employee number, e-name, job, manager ID, hire date, salary, commission, and a department number. Like this, 8 columns are there. All 8 columns, all 14 rows, I want. Along with row numbers. Here I want to apply row numbers. So EMP table, all columns, all rows I want. Apply row numbers to them. This is my requirement. How to get all columns and all rows of EMP table, you already know. Select star from. All columns and all rows we get. All columns and all rows we get. This output we get. But we want to apply row numbers. So I'm writing like this, row num. Can we write like this, sir? No. It gives error. We cannot write like this. If we write like this, it works. Select star from EMP, it works. But in front of star, I cannot write row num like this. It is impossible. It gives error now. We cannot write like this. If you want to write like that, you need to write like this. Give table alias. For EMP table, I'm giving alias name as E. So here write E dot star. You tell me, sir, what is E? E means what, sir? E means what, sir? E means what, sir? Table alias. Which table alias? Means E means EMP table or not? E means EMP table. Star means what? All columns. What is the meaning of E dot star? What is the meaning of E dot star? EMP table, all columns. E means what? EMP table, another name. E means EMP table. Star means all columns. What is the meaning of E dot star? EMP table, all columns. So EMP table, all columns, along with row numbers, it will display. Check here. I am writing like this. Select star from EMP. It is working. My requirement is, here I want to get serial numbers. 1, 2, 3, like this I want to get serial numbers. So to get row numbers, I am using the pseudo column row num as serial number. Like this I am writing. It is giving error. We cannot write like this. In front of star, we cannot write row num like this. If you want to write like this, give table alias. Here write E dot star. E dot star means EMP table all columns. EMP table all columns along with row numbers I am getting. Observe, sir. EMP table all columns along with row numbers I am getting. So this is the way of using row num. Is it clear about row num, sir? To apply row numbers to records, we are using it. Now see some examples on inline view, some more examples on inline view, and these are interview questions. Display third row. Display third row from EMP table. What is our requirement now? We want to get third row, sir. Third row means what will be the row number, sir? Third row means what will be the row number? 3. So that is why I am writing like this. Select. I want to get EMP table all columns. So I am writing like this. Select star from EMP. I want to apply row numbers. So I am using the pseudo column row num as serial number. E dot star EMP. If I write like this, EMP table all columns, all rows I get. But my requirement is I want to get third row only. Third row means definitely serial number will be 3. So that is why I am writing the condition like this, where serial number equals to 3. Now you tell me, sir, what is this serial number Is it original column or column alias? Column alias. Can we use column alias in the where? No. Because of execution order, we cannot use column alias in the where. But I want to use column alias in the where. If you want to use column alias in the where, this select should be executed before where. So that is why write this select as the subquery in from. Now this select will be executed before where. I can use column alias in the where. Same concept, sir. Same first example only. I want to use column alias in the where. If you want to use column alias in the where, select should be executed before where. But before where only, from will be executed. That is where write this select in the from. In the from, if we write select, this is called inline view. What we want to get? Select star. What is the meaning of star? All columns of subquery. What are all columns of subquery? EMP table all columns along with row number. That's it. This is the way of getting third row. Okay. If we write subquery in the from like this is called inline view. Why we are reading subquery in the from? Because we want to use this column alias in the where. If you want to use column alias in the where, write subquery in the from. Observe now, we are getting third row. Observe, sir. Notice here. If I write like this, where serial number equals to 3, error. We cannot use column alias in the where. Okay, if you want to use column alias in the where, select should be executed before where. So write this select in the from. This final query I'm copying. We are getting third row. This is very important interview question. Interviewers ask like this. Display third row from EMP table. This is called pagination. Technical term is called pagination. Pagination means part of the table we want to get. Like third row, fifth row, 10th row, even numbered rows, odd numbered rows. This kind of questions are called pagination concept. Okay, next question. Another interview question. Same query we write, sir. Question is display third row, 10th row, and 12th row. Display third row, 10th row, 12th row from EMP table. You tell me, sir. If I write serial number equals to 3, third row I am getting. If you want to get 10th row, write 10. If you want to get 12th row, write 12. Can we write equals to, sir? Can we write like this? No. Equals to relational operator. Relational operator can compare with one value only. But I want to compare with 3 values now. To compare with multiple values, which operator we have to use here? In operator. That's it. We get third row, 10th row, 12th row. Observe. Third row, 10th row, 12th row. Yeah. Next question. Display only where condition I'm changing, sir. Model same. Okay, only where condition I'm changing. Only where condition I'm changing. To get third row, serial number equals to 3. To get third row, 10th row, 12th row, serial number in 3, 10, 12. Now the question is display 6th row to 10th row. This query I already explained using offset and fetch. Using offset and fetch, you can do this one. Offset 5 rows, fetch next to 5 rows only. We get 6th row to 10th row. Offset 5 rows. Fetch next to 5 rows only. 6th row to 10th row we get. That is best way. Okay. If you want to do using inline view, write like this. Same query we are writing. Just condition will be different. 6th row to 10th row, sir. Range of values. To compare with range of values, which operator we have to use, sir? Between 6 and 10. Serial number between 6 and 10. 6th row to 10th row we are getting observed. All these are interview queries. Last interview question. Display even numbered rows. display even numbered rows. What we have to do is this row number divide with 2. Row number divide with 2. If remainder is 0, that is even numbered row. That is even numbered row. If remainder is 1, this is odd numbered row. Odd numbered row. That's it, sir. So serial number divide with 2. If you get remainder as 0, that is even numbered row. To get remainder value, use the function. Suppose row number 4, sir. I am dividing with 2. 2 2s are 4. Remainder is 0. Remainder 0 means even numbered row. Suppose row number 5, sir. I am dividing with 2. 2 2s are 4. Remainder is 1. Remainder 1 means odd numbered row. This logic only I am applying here. Row number divide with 2. If remainder is 0, that is even numbered row. Okay. So this query only I am writing. Same query. Only where condition I am changing. Where condition is mod of row number comma 2 equals to 0. I am copying this query. We get only even numbered rows observed. See, sir. Only even numbered rows we are getting observed 2, 4, 6, 8 like this. This is important interview question. Next. Suppose if the same question is display odd numbered rows. If remainder is 1, that is odd numbered row. Row number we are dividing with 2. If remainder is 1, that is odd numbered row. Odd numbered rows. 1, 3, 5, 7 like this. So this is about inline view. Successfully we finished inline view topic. Finally, the conclusion is if we write a subquery in from, this is called inline view. Why we write this subquery? We need to control. Sometimes we need to control execution order of clauses. So sometimes select should be executed before where. So before where select should be executed means write that in the from. So to control execution order of clauses, we need to write subquery in the from. If you write subquery in the from, that is called inline view. Understand this point. In where clause, how many subqueries we can write? 254 subqueries we can write. Some limit is there. In the where clause, how many subqueries we can write? 254. In the where, inside of select, I can write select. In this select, I can write select. Like this, how many subqueries we can write? 254. In the from class, how many subqueries we can write? Unlimited. No limit is there. In where class, we can write 254 subqueries. In the from class, we can write unlimited number of subqueries. No limit is there for that. So inline view topic is over. So now you know very clearly about single row subquery, multi-row subquery, and inline view. Is it clear about inline view, sir? Is it clear? Okay. अर्थमैंदा बाबू समझ में आया? Online students, please confirm. Is it clear? Online students, please confirm in the chat box. Is it clear about inline view? Come on. Ask your doubt at end of the session. Okay. Ask your doubt at end of the session. Next. Next one is scalar subquery. Not that much important. Scalar not that much important. In all subqueries, the most important one is single row subquery. Many interview questions will be there on single row subquery. Second priority for inline view. Second priority for inline view. Third priority for correlated subquery. Least priority for remaining types. So now we are discussing about scalar subquery. What is scalar subquery? Now, when I ask the questions, give the response here. You tell me single row subquery or multi-row subquery. In which class we write, sir? Where? How many subqueries we can write in the where? How many subqueries we can write, sir? 254. Inline view means in which class we write subquery? From class. In the from, if you write subquery, this is called inline view. How many subqueries we can write in from? Unlimited. No limit is there. What is scalar subquery? If we write subquery in the select, generally in the select we write column name. Generally in the select we write column name. Now instead of writing column name, I am writing subquery now. In the select, if we write subquery, this is called scalar subquery. In the select, how many subqueries we can write? Unlimited. In the from, you can write unlimited number of subqueries. In the select also, you can write unlimited number of subqueries. In the where, we can write 254 subqueries. When you refer the books or websites, okay, other may write like this, 255 subqueries. Means including main query, he is counting. One main query, 254 subqueries. When you refer the books or websites, authors may write 255 subqueries. At that time, don't get confused. One main query, 254 subqueries. I tested it and I'm saying it. Okay. So if you give 255th subquery, it gives error. I tested and I'm saying it. So in the where we can write maximum 254 subqueries. In from and select, unlimited number of subqueries we can write. Next. Scalar subquery. Examples I am explaining now. Understand. Topic name is scalar subquery. What is scalar subquery? If subquery is written in select class, then it is called scalar subquery. If subquery is written in select class, then that is called scalar subquery. It acts like column because generally in the select we give columns list. Generally in the select we give columns list. Now instead of writing column name, I am writing another select query, means subquery. If subquery is written in select, that is called scalar subquery. So generally here we write column name like this. Now instead of writing column name, I'm writing subquery. So it acts like column. So this is the syntax we have to follow. So this is the subquery written in select. So subquery written in select is called scalar subquery. See one suitable example on it. Suppose the question is like this. Find the number of rows in EMP and department tables. We want to get output like this. EMP table number of rows and department table number of rows. EMP table has 14 rows, department table has 4 rows. Like how to find number of rows, you already know. Select count of star from EMP. We get output as 14. Select count of star from department. We get output as 4. Now, what is the requirement now? This result and this result, I want to get side by side. This result and this result, I want to get side by side like this. So for this, write this as the subquery in the select. For this, give alias name as EMP, comma. Write this select as the subquery in the select. For this, give alias name as department. That's it. So this select query result, this select query result, we are getting side by side now. So write like this, select count of star, select count of star from EMP as EMP. So now this is the subquery. We are writing in the select. In the select, if subquery is written, this is called scalar subquery. Okay, this is another select query. We are writing in the select. There is also subquery. For this, I'm giving alias name as department. So this is, these two are the subqueries we are writing in the select. So these are called scalar subqueries. Observe now. EMP table number of rows 14, department table number of rows 4. This is about scalar subquery. Not that much important. One example enough. Next one. Last one. Correlated subquery. If you don't listen, you cannot understand this one. Listen carefully. See here. In non-correlated subquery, first which query will be executed, sir? Outer or inner? Inner. Inner query passes value to the outer. First inner query executed, inner query passes value to the outer query, then outer query will be executed. That's it. Always inner is passing value to the outer, but outer is not passing value to the inner. That is what is called non-correlated. Whereas in correlated, first outer query will be executed, sir. This outer query passes value to inner query. Again, inner query passes value to the outer query. First outer query will be executed. Outer query passes value to the inner. Now inner query will be executed. Now again inner query passes value to the outer. Now outer query condition will be tested. If condition is true, selects the row. Otherwise row will not be selected. These 5 steps will be executed repeatedly. So outer query passing value to inner, again inner query is passing value to the outer. That is why it is called correlated. In non-correlated, inner is passing value to the outer. That's it. But outer is not passing value to the inner. That is why that is not non-correlated. Here outer passes value to inner, again inner passes value to the outer. That is why it is called correlated. So interviewers ask like this. What are the differences between non-correlated and correlated? In non-correlated, first inner query will be executed. In correlated, first outer query will be executed. In non-correlated, subquery means inner query gets executed one time. In correlated subquery, this inner query means subquery gets executed multiple times. These are the differences. Now see the execution process of correlated subquery. We are discussing about correlated subquery. So normally inner query passes value to the outer query. If outer query passes value to inner query, then it is called correlated subquery. If outer query passes value to the inner query, then we call that as the correlated subquery. See the execution process of correlated subquery. First step. First outer query will be executed. What it will do? It selects a row. Based on the selected row, it passes value to inner query. Now outer query passes value to inner query. Now inner query gets executed. Then based on that inner query result, it gives that result to outer query again. So inner query passes value to outer query. Now outer query condition will be tested. If condition is true, selects the row. Otherwise, row will not be selected. These 5 steps will be executed repeatedly. These 5 steps will be executed repeatedly for every row selected by outer query. So this one only for easy understanding purpose, I'm representing like this. First outer query will be executed. First outer query will be executed. This outer query passes value to the inner query. Understand, sir? First outer query executed. What it is doing? Selects a row. Based on this selected row, it passes value to the inner query. Passes value to inner query. Passes value to inner query. Now, based on that given value, inner query will be executed. Now, inner query passes value to the outer query. Inner query result, again it is giving back to the outer query. Now, outer query condition will be tested. If condition is true, selects the row. Otherwise, row will not be selected. So, by seeing this very clearly, we are understanding, sir. First, outer query will be executed. It is selecting first row. Based on that selected row, it is passing value to the inner query. Inner query executed. Inner query giving result back to outer query. Now outer query condition tested. If condition is true, selects that row. If condition is false, that row will not be selected. These 5 steps will be executed repeatedly. Again outer query executed. Outer query selecting second row. Based on that selected second row, it is passing value to inner query. Inner query executed. Inner query passing result to outer query. Outer query conditions tested. If condition is true, that second row will be selected. Again outer query selects third row. Passes value to inner. Again inner query executed. Inner passes value to outer. Condition tested. If condition true, third row will be selected. Like this. These 5 steps will be executed repeatedly. So that is why here inner query gets executed multiple times. In non-correlated, subquery gets executed one time only. Here subquery gets executed multiple times. Outer query also executing multiple times, but chapter name is subquery. That is why I'm talking about subquery, inner query. Inner query gets executed multiple times. Here subquery gets executed multiple times. In non-correlated, subquery gets executed one time. Now, to get grip on it, see one example on correlated subquery. Understand, sir? I'm taking one table like this. Table name is EMP. Employee number, e-name, okay, salary, department number. Like this EMP table data is there. Understand this one. This employee working in 10th department. This employee working in 28th department. this employee working in 30th department, like this data is there. Again, this employee working in 10th department, 10th department. Okay, this employee working in 28th department. Okay, this employee working in 30th department. Like this data is there. Understand now? Now the question is, display the employee records who are earning more than their department's average salary. Display the employee records who are earning more than their department's average salary is a question. For our understanding purpose, let me write average salaries here. Department wise average salaries I am writing for our understanding purpose. No need to find department wise average salary here. For our understanding purpose, I am writing this one. See here, 10th department average salary. 10th department has 2 employees. Okay, first employee salary 20,000, second employee salary 10,000. 10th department average salary 20,000 plus 10,000, 30,000. 30,000 by number of employees 2. Sum of salaries by number of employees. 30,000 by 2, 15,000. 10th department average salary 15,000. What is 28th department average salary, sir? What is 28th department average salary? Huh? How to find average salary, sir? Total salary by number of employees. What is the total salary here? 80,000. 10,000 plus 70,000. 80,000 by 2. నువ్వేమని చెప్పాలి బాబు ఆన్సర్? 28 డిపార్ట్మెంట్ యావరేజ్ సాలరీ ఎంత అని నేను అడిగితే నువ్వు ఏమని చెప్పాలి బాబు? 40,000 అని చెప్పాలి. నిద్రపోకు జర, చెప్పు గిట్లా. నువ్వు చెప్తే నాకు ఇంట్రెస్ట్ వస్తుంది క్లాస్ మీద. నువ్వు చెప్పకపోతే నీకు అర్థమవుతుందా లేదా నాకేం తెలుస్తుంది? చెప్పు బాబు, చెప్పమ్మా, చెప్పాలి. Tell me, sir, what is 28 department average salary? 40,000. What is 38 department average salary now? 30,000. Is this first employee earning more than is the department average salary? Yes. Employee salary 20,000. Is the department average salary 15,000? Is first employee earning more than his department average salary? Yes. Display. Is second employee earning more than his department average salary? No. So first employee working in 10th department, so compare with the 10th department average salary. Second employee working in 28th department, so compare with 28th department average salary here. Is this employee earning more than his department average salary? No. Next, this employee salary is 50,000, is working in 30th department. 30th department average salary 30,000. Is this employee earning more than his department average salary? Yes. So this is our requirement. Did you understand the question, sir? Okay, here comparison value not constant. Observe. For first record, we have to compare with 10th department average salary. For second record, compare with 28th department average salary. For third record, compare with 30th department average salary. Your comparison value is not constant. Because of this reason, we need to write correlated subquery here. In non-correlated, comparison value will be same. Suppose the question is like this, sir. Display the employee records who are earning more than 10th department average salary. Here comparison value is constant now. Is employee salary greater than 10th department average salary or not? We have to check. What is 10th department average salary? 15,000. Comparison value is constant. For first row or second row or for 100 rows, comparison value is same. 10th department average salary with 10th department average salary you are comparing. So if the question is like this is non-correlated subquery. Comparison value is same here. How to write this query you already know. I want to get e name, salary, department number, sir. These three columns I want to get. Who are earning more than 10th department average salary I want to get now. What we need to write, sir? Select e name comma salary comma department number. If anyone is unable to tell this query means our previous subqueries discussion is waste. Select which columns? E name, salary, department number from EMP. From EMP. Where? What we have to do now is employee salary greater than 10th department average salary or not? We have to check. So is salary greater than, find 10th department average salary here. How to find 10th department average salary? Do you know this or not? How to find 10th department average salary, sir? 10th department average salary etla find out chestam babu? That's it. So first which query will be executed, outer or inner? First which query will be executed, outer or inner? Inner query will be executed. It finds 10th department average salary. It finds 10th department average salary. Assume that 10th department average salary 15,000. 15,000. Okay. Is first employee salary more than 15,000 or not? Yes. Is second employee salary more than 15,000 or not? No. Is third employee salary more than 15,000 or not? Yes. Like this it works. Again here, no. Here, yes. Okay, here, no. Like this it works. So here comparison value constant, sir. Here comparison value constant. With the 10th department average salary we are comparing. This is non-correlated subquery. In non-correlated subquery, first inner query will be executed. This inner query is giving result to outer query, then outer query executed. That's it. Here comparison value is constant. Who are earning more than 10th department average salary? Means if employee salary greater than 10th department average salary, display 10th department average salary we don't know, find it. So first inner query will be executed. It finds 10th department average salary. It gives that result to outer query. The employees who are earning more than 10th department average salary we get. So this is non-correlated subquery because comparison value constant here. But now the question is like this. Who are earning more than 10th department average salary means we write like this. But now the question is who are earning more than their department's average salary. Who are earning more than their department's average salary. So now we have to compare, is employee salary greater than that employee department's average salary we have to find. First employee working in 10th department. So compare with 10th department average salary. Second employee working in 28th department. So compare with 28th department average salary. Third employee working in 30th department. So compare with 30th department average salary. So here comparison value is not constant now. For first row, 10th department average salary it has to find. So outer query will be executed first. Outer query passes this 10 value to the inner query. Inner query finds 10th department average salary. Here outer query will be executed first. It selects second row. It passes this 20 value to the inner query. Inner query finds 20 department average salary. So here outer query should be executed first. Comparison value not constant. Outer query has to pass department number to the inner query. So we have to write correlated subquery. How to write? How to write it? Easy. Same query, sir. One change I do now. To understand difference between outer query table name and inner query table name, table alias compulsory. So I cannot write like this. Department number equals to department number. I cannot write like this, sir. If I write like this, okay, Oracle understands that inner query department number only. But what is my requirement? Outer query department number, I want to pass to inner query. So table alias is compulsory here. For EMP table, I'm giving alias as E. For this EMP table, I'm giving alias name as E. So this E dot department number value pass to the inner query. Inner query has to find 10th department average salary. Outer query has to pass this department number to the inner query. So how to access this department number? E dot department number. So E dot department number value we are passing to inner query. Department number means outer query. This is inner query department number. E dot department number means outer query department number. E dot department number means outer query department number. Department number means inner query department number. So to differentiate outer query table and inner query table, this table alias is compulsory. That's it. If I write 10 here, what's the meaning of this word? Is employee salary greater than 10th department average salary or not? It is checking. So here comparison value constant, non-correlated subquery. But now the question is, display the employee records who are earning more than their department's average salary. So if employee salary greater than that employee department's average salary. So that first employee working in 10, second employee working in 20, third employee working in 30. For first row find 10th department average salary. For second row find 20th department average salary. For third row find 30th department average salary. That is why outer query has to pass this department number to inner query. So write E dot department. If I write 10 here, non-correlated subquery, department number is constant, comparison value constant. If I write E dot department number, this is correlated subquery. Outer query passes department number to the inner query. That's it, sir. This is final query. Okay. To understand this query, let me explain execution process now. This is table data. Understand, sir? This is table data. For our understanding purpose, I am placing average salaries here. Average. Understand now? First, remember these 5 steps. First, which query will be executed, sir? First, which query will be executed? Cheppu Babu, Cheppu Tundara, fast Cheppu. First, which query will be executed? Outer. What it will do? Selects the row. Okay. Outer query passes value to inner query. Next, what happens? Inner query will be executed. Then inner query passes value to outer query. Now, outer query condition will be tested. If condition is true, select the row. These 5 steps will be executed repeatedly. These 5 steps only I am explaining now. Remember these 5 steps, sir? First, outer query will be executed. It selects the row. Based on selected row, it passes value to inner query. Now, inner query executed. Inner query gives result back to outer query. Now, outer query condition tested. If condition true, selects the row. If condition false, row will not be selected. Apply these 5 steps to this data. This is outer query, sir. This is inner query. Okay, E dot department number, like this we are writing means this is correlated subquery. Department number is not constant here. Correlated subquery. This is outer query, this is inner query, sir. Tell me now first which query will be executed? Outer query. What this outer query will do? selects first row. First outer query executed. What outer query will do? Outer query is selecting first row. Now outer query is passing this E dot department number value to the inner query. Now what is E dot department number value? What is E dot department number value, sir? 10. So it finds 10th department average salary. What is 10th department average salary? 15,000. This value will be given to the outer query again. Now what is employee salary? 20,000. Is 20,000 greater than employee salary? 20,000, sir. Is 20,000 greater than 15,000? It is checking. Condition true or false? True. So this row will be selected now. This employee earning more than is department average salary. If anyone is not understanding, once again I am telling, sir. First outer query executed. What outer query is doing? Selecting first row. Outer query is passing E dot department number value to the inner query. So E dot department number value is 10. Now inner query will be executed. It finds 10th department average salary 15,000. This result will be given to the outer query now. Now outer query condition will be tested. Employee salary 20,000. Is a department average salary 50,000? Is employee salary greater than is department average salary? It is checking. Is 20,000 greater than 15,000? It is checking. True. This row selected. These 5 steps only I am explaining. This 5 will be executed repeatedly for every row. For first row, 5 steps executed. Again, 5 steps. Outer query selected, second row. Again, same 5 steps, sir. Outer query selected, second row. Outer query passing E dot department number to inner query. What is E dot department number value? 20. It finds 28 department average salary now. What is 28 department average salary? 40,000. Okay, this value will be given to outer query now. Now outer query condition will be tested. Employee salary 10,000. Is 10,000 greater than 40,000? False. This employee not earning more than his department average salary. Observe. Employee salary 10,000. His department average salary 40,000. Condition is false. Second row will not be selected. Again 5 steps are. Last time I am telling. First outer query selecting third row. Outer query passing E dot department number value to the inner query. It is finding 38 department average salary. 38 department average salary 30,000. Employee salary 50,000. Is 50,000 greater than 30,000? Yes, true. So this employee earning more than is the department average salary. So this row selected. This employee salary 10,000. Is department average salary 15,000? False. This employee salary is 70,000. Working in 28 department, average salary 40,000. Is 70,000 greater than 40,000? True. This row will be selected. Next, this employee salary 10,000. Is department average salary 30,000? Is this employee earning more than his department average salary? No. This is the final result we get. Okay. Did you get some idea, sir, how correlated subquery working? That's it. This is one example on correlated subquery. After going to the home, refer the notes, understand its execution process. Okay. Next. One important announcement, sir. Tomorrow, I will not take class. Okay. Tomorrow, I will not take class, sir. Okay. Next session will be on Monday. Okay. Next session will be on Monday. You already know Sunday is holiday. Tomorrow I will not take class. Sunday is holiday. Next session will be on Monday, sir. Okay. Tomorrow I have some work.